Shut up with your stupid books.
Throw a 20 at him and you pretend to smack him.
Some pussy's scary.
You got an ass like Chris Farley.
What are you, fucking lazy?
I swear to God, I'll murder you, faggot ass.
I'm gonna come pull your covers, Gooch. You need a Holy Ghost enema right up your rear end.
Feed it a fig, bitch.
What's happening? It's Rise to Offend, episode 69. I am Brandon Gooch. I'm always joined by
Dennis Gooch Huff.
Okay, that's weird. That's weird.
Nickname.
That's weird.
That's weird, bro.
Peter Gooch Speich.
Oh, he gave me your
God,
nickname.
all
That
three
was
of us?
cool, bro.
Yeah,
I like that.
All three of us are Gooch now?
We're all the
Easy,
Gooches.
easy, Brandon.
Like, honestly, if the Three
Calm down,
Stooges,
Gooch.
if Three Stooges all were Mo, it wouldn't work. You have to have one Gooch,
Yeah, you're the Gooch.
and then you guys can be Curly, and then you guys can be Shemp.
All right. Yeah, sure thing.
One or the other.
I feel like Shemp.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, though, here we are. It's episode 69. Once again, you can hit us up. risetooffend at gmail.com, facebook.com/risetooffend. We're on Twitter at risetooffend. And don't forget, risetooffend.com. I don't even know if I should be talking about it until it's finally here.
We should kind of just leave it alone for the
should
minute.
I'm just, I
Well,
like
I've
to
been
get
passing
away.
out business cards
It's
with
still
it
being
on
worked
it.
on. That's
Yeah.
fine. That's fine. It's all good.
It's like I feel like I'm just getting the pussy wet right now, and then waiting.
First time for everything.
It's
The thing
wanting.
is-
It's yearning.
That analogy was inappropriate.
No, that pussy, it's just like Dennis's mouth. Just wants to be fed dick. That's
sure.
what it is. Just RTO
All
dick.
right, I see.
Just,
I see the joke. Who saw a gay joke coming?
it was probably,
yes.
No, it wasn't a gay joke.
Consider the source.
Really feeding Dennis?
No, because Dennis is straight. So if you feed him a dick, it's funny.
Yeah.
See, if Dennis were gay and we were feeding him dick, it would just be like, oh, well, it's just another Wednesday.
That
Another
explanation
Tuesday.
was
Gooch wants
definitely.
to feed it. He's like gay dicks for straight dudes.
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't make any sense. Now, if Dennis were gay and I kept talking about him loving dick, it wouldn't be funny.
It would.
It's like, do I sit there and joke about how much, Dennis, notice how I didn't talk to Pete. Do I always make like, would it be funny if I was like, oh, Dennis, you love so much pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
no.
that's so funny.
Yeah, but if I were like, we can't make that joke.
You can.
So
Some pussies.
I don't. You can't.
Some pussy is scary.
I don't even know if you can with Pete. You can't make a pussy joke about Pete eating pussy, and you can't make a Pete eating dick joke. It's just there's nothing. You're like Morrissey.
You're like a worm.
You're asexual. Yeah, you're a worm. Yeah.
Just go home and fuck yourself.
Jesus.
And eat mud that you shit out.
Is this how we're going to start episode 69,
I'm
gentlemen?
sorry.
Hey,
I'm
Is
sorry.
this how we're starting the
I'm
show?
sorry.
Hey,
I'm
69,
sorry.
Dennis is
everybody.
excited about this one.
Yeah.
risetooffend.com.
Dude, so as we all know, Dennis, he's got kids.
He do.
How old are your kids, Dennis?
The girls 9 and 11.
Way to go. Did you miss a birthday somewhere?
Doing the math there. All right.
I'll be
Yeah.
11 in like a week or two.
Okay, 9 and 11.
You
All
jumped
right.
it up.
So Dennis, he's got this huge trip planned to go take his kids to Disneyland. And what kid doesn't love Disneyland, by the way?
Of course, man.
It's the
I still
happiest
love
place.
Disneyland.
I love
It's
Disneyland.
great.
See, but do you do what I do? Do you get drunk at Disneyland? I know you got to have the kids, but you could sneak in a flask in your back pocket. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, no.
Tell the lady.
No, don't do that.
No? Why not?
Plus, they sell beer at California Adventure.
Yeah, for $9.
It's a shit. I
I
paid
give a
fucking
shit.
$5,000 for the trip. I give a shit about a $9
Well, you know
beer.
what? I would much rather pay $4,000, $993 instead of $5,000.
You
That's
just did the
because-
math totally wrong.
It was $7.
That's
Yeah, you
oh,
did. There you
That's
go.
Ohio logic.
$4,992.
Okay.
That's how they do
That's
logic at
$8.
Cavaliers
Yeah,
games.
that's $8.
You said
Yeah.
9 earlier.
$993. What did I say? Whatever the fuck.
Moving on.
$4,992.
Gooch's math sucks.
Dude, I know exactly. I'm not Asian.
Anyways,
so here's the thing.
So Disneyland.
Disneyland.
The waist down.
I saw what you did there.
See?
Yep.
Supposed to just move on.
Uncool.
Big joke, yeah.
Uncool. Uncool.
So, yeah, we got this planned. It's been planned for a while, and we're like, yeah, we're all stoked every day, man. Oh, there's 26 more days to Disneyland.
So they're marking it down
Oh,
almost
totally,
like they're
dude.
getting released from prison almost.
Yeah, kind of. And then, like, yesterday, man, I just kind of got fed up, dude. I get these text messages in the evening while I'm trying to fucking work here at the radio station and rock out to things like Nickelback and Finger 11. And
And who rocks out more than Nickelback?
yeah, right. And I get
I
these
haven't
Red
heard
Light
of Finger
King.
11 in a long time.
I get this text messages about the fucking kids being assholes, right? So it's
Right.
like, this kid did this and this kid did this. Little kid kicks the big sister 4 times, says you're not my sister anymore. Get out of my life. I'm like,
Now, what did Big
crap.
Sister do?
as far as I know, probably just walked into her room.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea. I wasn't there.
Well, she's
here.
9. She's at
Here
that
rocking
asshole
out.
age.
That's an unwarranted attack on a big
I have
sister.
to think that something else caused that.
Walked into
I
a
don't
room
know.
for 4 kicks.
Because
See, well, why didn't you get to the bottom of that? You got to be dad and detective
and DJ.
and DJ.
I'm at work.
Oh, you're
When
at
I'm at work, I don't give a shit. This happened,
and the cat's in the cradle.
this happened when I was at work, and I get these text messages from the old lady who's like, "Fuck kids are fucking assholes." I'm like, "They're just like you." I'm like, "Yeah, all right, whatever."
So she blamed you?
So yeah,
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's easy, but so finally, I was like, "Fine, you know what? Fuck it. Tell them they're grounded. Tell them. We don't say the N word at my house.
Okay.
Nelson, we don't
Do
say
on the show.
Yeah, we do on the show. Kids are probably listening right now. What's up, Daddy loves you again. So anyway, no. So this morning I just got this bright because I'm looking at them and they're making their breakfast and they got their little shitty attitudes and they're just being assholes.
Fucking.
And I'm like, you know what, motherfuckers. So I got the house phone. I call my cell phone. My phone rings, so I pick it up. I'm like, hello? Yeah, I'm talking about Goofy's Kitchen. Yeah, I needed to cancel that. And then I was like, it's 874983.
Now they're standing right in front of you.
Yeah, they're like sitting.
They're overhearing you.
Yeah, and
fake cancel.
And when I pick it up, I'm saying these things, but I'm walking away like I'm trying to be private about it.
Now, didn't the little one write a note saying?
Yeah, she
that?
wrote. Well, here's the thing. She wrote a note, left it on her door last night. It's like, Sissy's no longer my sister. Mommy's no longer my mommy. I want you out of my life. These are the people that are not allowed in my room ever. And
Yeah.
it just says my family with a big circle around it.
It's just me and Dad.
Yeah.
Are you in the clear?
I am, yeah.
She didn't write Daddy's
Hey,
not my
right
daddy
on.
anymore.
Hey, cool. You got somebody to take care of you.
You
You're
probably
older.
didn't want to yell at her. You're like, you know what? I'm still her dad.
So
Let them handle it.
Today I get this morning after I dropped the kids off for school, I get these texts from the wife, and she's like, what were you doing with the kids? Because they're texting me, and I didn't have time to text them back, so I never hit them back before they went to school. But they're texting me. They're like, "Are we not going to Disneyland? Dad says we're not going to Disneyland. He canceled the trip. Oh my God, the world's going to end. What's happening?" And she never answered him back. And then they went to school to stew on it all fucking day.
Oh,
Did you ever tell them? Have you told them yet?
No, they still don't think we're going.
Yeah. Oh, guess
So
who's,
we're sitting there. At
guess who's doing their
little
homework?
family dinner tonight at the house, sitting at the table, and it's I'm kind of being an asshole because it's my thing, and I got this attitude, and people at the table are just like looking at their plates, not speaking.
Right.
And I looked up at the wife, and I'm like, oh, I got the deposit back for the hotel. And then I went back to eat my chicken. And then they went
Isn't
out.
it great all the
Yeah,
games you could play with kids, dude? That's the only reason why I wanted to become a father, just so I could play these sick fucking mind games with them, dude.
So they went out. They were doing something earlier. I think they went to go because somebody needed some new pants or something for school, and so I said, are the kids pretty bummed out that Disneyland's canceled?
And I'm sure you were laughing the entire time.
And she's like, I don't remember the last time I've seen them be so polite and helpful, and then the little one who started everything, she takes her mom aside tonight, this evening. She's like, listen, no one else should have to suffer for what I did. So she's like, you can leave me home from Disneyland and you guys should go because I don't think Sissy should have to not go to Disneyland.
There you
Now
go.
that's so fucking cute.
And
That
then
is kind of adorable.
I said, nobody's going.
That's so great.
So she's sacrificing. So she's seen the error of her ways. Because as soon as she got home from school today, and I was yelling at her about that stupid note on her door that was still hanging there, I went upstairs to check on it, see what was going on with the homework. Note's gone. Room's clean. Homework's done.
There you go. It's all about dangling the carrot, I guess. That's the lesson I learned when becoming a dad.
go.
It's mind games, dangling the carrot, and just
Fuckery.
constant negative reinforcement. That's all I heard right now.
Mind fuckery.
Yeah.
I like the fact that you call your kids assholes.
I don't call it to their face. I call it on Rise to Offend.
Well, just wait till they get older.
They were being
when they're
assholes.
14, 15, you're going to call them an
I'm
asshole.
not going to be alive.
Yeah, you can,
Am I going to see 50?
Is that why you're drinking? Well, they're only. How old are they now? You said 11. One of them's 11. So
9
by the
and
time,
11.
so all right, you said
3
50.
years.
You're going to turn 40 here next year.
Yeah,
So all right, you might not see 50, but you'll probably see 45.
maybe.
Yeah.
Hey, you saw
I just want them to be old enough for when you sit them down, just go, look, you guys are acting like fucking
You guys are
assholes.
fucking assholes.
Like
I'll say
I made 2 assholes, and I'm
I'll
really
say it.
sick of this.
Part of my problem, one of my
Well, right,
many
they're too
problems-
young to be called an asshole.
One of my
right now.
problems, but one of my many problems is sometimes when I get pissed off, like really fucking frustrated and pissed off, my filter fucking goes away. At the house in front of the kid, I fucking cuss like a goddamn sailor. Fuck everything. Fuck this.
Oh, I can't wait till they get busted for swearing at school.
And
they're
then,
like,
oh,
then
no,
you're going to
no.
go, where do you think? Where'd you learn that? And it's going to be just like that 80s commercial where the kid found where he found his kid's pot. Where'd you learn how to do this? I learned it by watching you, Dad.
Oh yeah,
they know better than that.
Where did you learn how to call someone a cum drunk idiot? I learned it by listening to Rise to Offend, Dad.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, I kind of feel like a champ right about now.
Well, you know what makes me feel like a champ? Not having kids, and that's why I got to go to 9 Inch Nails this past weekend. It was fun. It was a good time.
Your sperm don't work, so you go to concerts.
Is that
hurts?
Yeah,
I don't know. I have never had it counted, but my
I've never had it counted.
Yeah, my lady says it's thick, so I don't know what
Just
that
get a
means.
microscope and go to your jack sock.
No shit.
12.
My lady says it's thick.
My lady
so
says
I
it's
don't know what
thick. It's
that
like,
means.
Yeah, it's just she says.
I just don't want you guys to miss that line.
That's
all right.
That's infection.
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
It means infection.
Yeah, it means
infection, Pete.
Yeah, exactly. Buckle up for the AIDS. So we went to a.
Buckle up.
We went to.
How do you make that phone call and cancel AIDS?
It's extra
Yeah,
pussy
hold on.
today, Brandon.
Oh God,
damn it.
Jesus Christ! Yeah, jerking me off is like popping a zit.
Oh man, you guys are just one-upping each other
One
on
of those horse
grossness.
cysts.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. Get the razor blade.
9-gallon boil.
All right. This
on a
is gonna
horse's
hurt.
ass.
1, 2. I'm coming. Plow.
Oh, come
Anyway. So anyway, we went to 9 Inch Nails,
Yeah,
and
we
I don't know
went
if you've ever seen the 9 Inch Nails fan base. It's a very eclectic group.
Sure.
Grown men shaving half of their head, but dyeing all their hair black, and then there's a comb over onto one side. Then the
It's
one
like
thing
a
that
special ed Skrillex.
Yes. And what pisses me off, what I can't stand, what I really hate is when I see men and women sometimes, but sometimes on a woman it looks sexy. But what I hate it when men wear these spandex gloves. You know, like when it goes up their forearms.
Yeah.
It just looks so stupid.
I'm good with that on girls, but yeah, you're right with dudes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you look like a fucking idiot.
Is that the guy that wears a big, giant pants with like 90 fucking like straps and buckles all
You'll
over
see
him?
those guys
Those
there.
guys, too.
You'll see those guys there. You know, and they just don't care
It's like
about
you got 48 pairs of suspenders, but they're just hanging off the back.
Yeah. They're totally missing the point.
Yeah.
But
This used to be Trent Reznor attire, though. He
it used
wear
to be
that
Trent
shit back
Reznor
in
attire.
95.
Yeah, but guess what? It's 2013, and it's
know.
not 1995 anymore. And Trent Reznor evolved.
Yeah,
like
he did.
if you saw that guy
He's
walk,
60 and his new music sucks.
yo, dude, my God, it sucks. And that's the thing with Nails. Like you go there, and there's a lot. The concert was cool.
You go for the show.
But the thing is there wasn't any songs that I really got into. There wasn't anything like really hard. Like 9 Inch Nails back in the day when they first came out put out some really hard music.
Well, did they play Wish?
They played Wish.
and that
late
wasn't
80s.
hard?
Yeah, it was hard.
That's a brutal song live.
But I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like out of like 2 hours, they played 2 hard songs, and the rest was just like a lot of melodic,
Fucking drone.
yeah, a lot of droning, a lot of swaying, you know, just
Flickering of lights.
It just went. It didn't really. I really wasn't too into it. I mean, it was a cool show. The stage show was cool.
lot
but that
of
was about
swaying.
it. Yeah, a lot of
trying to
swaying.
picture
Last
what
time
that
I
means.
saw 9 Inch Nails, they opened up, or Perfect Circle opened up for them like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It was pretty badass.
I saw that. I saw that show out here.
And,
They didn't even play Closer.
But the last time I saw them before that was that fucking Downward Spiral album.
See, that would have been
And
a
that was
good show to see.
fucking motherfucker.
That would have been a good show.
I
to
saw
see.
that show too with
That was
Manson
It
opening.
was a
Yeah,
great show.
back in the day. That was
That
like
song,
95.
Pop Will Eat Itself. It was like in 92.
Yeah, that would have been a
Oh,
good
I
show to
s-
see.
yeah.
That would have been a good show to see.
I've seen him like 3 or 4 times, and I'll tell you right now, the Fragile show with Perfect Circle was amazing, dude.
Yeah.
Every time I've seen him, they've
I mean-
amazed me, but there was energy to spare.
It's a good
so
show,
it's kind of
but
weird
the
when you
music's
say that
terrible,
they're
so it's kind of a
swaying.
weird
Yeah.
spot.
Yeah. Well, anyway, that's basically what it is, and the new music is fucking awful. And for about 20 minutes, and this is what makes Pete happy to go to concerts like this, is for 20 minutes, it's just nothing but dog shit new music, and it sucked. And
I'm not a fan of the new record. I mean,
okay, well,
I'm
thank
not,
God.
So.
Thank God you got a little bit of taste. But
In his
But I
mouth.
still think that you should play a new record if you're going to put one out. Yes.
yes, of course.
I'll
yeah.
always be on that boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe in that. Just a couple tracks. Don't play all the shitty,
half your goddamn
shit.
concert should be the new record.
But anyway, the thing is as I'm watching this, I'm like, all right, this is pretty cool. And then my girl was just, she couldn't have been more moist looking at Trent Reznor. You know what I mean? Like when you're next to your girl and she's just gawking at the stage, nothing will make a man feel more inferior.
She's
than,
coming and walking away from you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
He's 5'2".
He's 5'2", but he's ripped.
Yeah, he's
Listen,
got,
honey,
he's
I'd
got
like
the
you to
Henry
sleep on the
Rollins
couch.
thing going.
Yeah.
I mean, he's in shape, but he's a little dude. Mm-hmm. So.
Well, thank God he's 5'2", because that means I could probably stomp him out. I don't care how big his muscles are. DDT.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to bite him.
Your
Just like
arm
Danzig.
range alone, just use a jab. He'll never even come close to you.
Yeah.
That's
See,
all
there you
gotta
go.
do.
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
You're like Freddie Roach.
Yeah.
Just like Danzig got punched out. My buddy Danny, by the way, he's the one that punched out Glenn.
No way. You knew the guy that
Yeah.
punched out Danzig?
Yeah.
What was
in
that all
Arizona.
about?
Dude, I saw the video.
Well,
but you
short
might know.
story. Danzig was playing with a bunch of other bands up there in a place called Tuba City. I think it was in Arizona, way up in northern Arizona, like on the res. And Danzig went long or something, and the bands were like, "You're fucking being a dick. You're taking up our time. We don't get much time. You're fucking wasting everybody's time. What the fuck?" And Danzig puffed up on Danny and fucking like pushed him, and Danny was just like thump.
Danzig
Fucking
went
dropped him
out.
Now he'll be the first to admit if they were to put up their dukes, Danzig probably would have fucking
Kicked his ass.
he's fucking black belt or something. But
Right.
he fucking got him right in the chin, dude. He went down like
Nighty-night.
like a sack of evil potatoes. This is my boy Danny, dude. He's like an ordained minister now in Phoenix. He fucking hangs with the Pelvic Meatloaf crowd and all that
Oh,
shit.
really?
Yeah.
And he's an ordained minister?
Yeah, he's in a band called Northside Kings. They fucking kill.
Do they?
Yeah.
Do they talk about Jesus?
No.
No? But he's still an ordained
He
minister.
just did it to married people.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah, ordained minutes so you can marry people.
Oh, then who gives a shit?
But
So
he
he's just
was
getting paid.
twice the size of Danzig, like virtually.
Yeah,
twice
he's
the
a
weight.
Dude, your boy would have
big
fucking
fella.
powerbombed the fuck. I
Yeah.
saw that video.
I don't think Danzig really was
Yeah.
in the same. It was like
There
a
would've been no
heavyweight
way.
versus a straw weight.
Dude, and that's the thing. Like, if Danzig were a black belt in Taekwondo, I could beat the shit out of him. You know what I mean? Like, it's dog shit. You know. You see people that are black belts in karate, not some jujitsu. There's like grappling and stuff, but the taekwondos and the kenpos. I mean, some of the stances. I used to take taekwondo for like 2 years when I was like 14. And some of the stances they tell you to stand in. There's one thing they go, you're standing in a horse stance, where they basically, it's like a squat almost. And then you're not in a regular fighting stance. You're standing with your whole body. It's just facing them. And then you just sit there and punch in the air. And that's going to help something. That's supposed to help
Did
someone.
they tell you the leaping transformer box pose?
No shit. Yeah, I learned the
Well done.
curl up in a ball and cry pose many times after I took taekwondo.
Well, yeah, that was Denny Mariano that punched him out.
Good for
Those are
Denny.
Phoenix Northside Kings. Check them out. They had these shirts made up with like the Danzig logo, but had a bloody nose.
That's fucking.
That's a way to capitalize.
They just put out a book
That's
called
awesome.
like Never Punch a Rock Star or something like that. It's funny.
Really? Dude, what do you mean never punch a
Might as-
rock star?
might as
That
well-
catapulted you to the fame.
Right. Might as well make a couple bucks off of it.
So
Anyway, that was Danny. Go on.
So before the Nine Inch Nails concert, me, my girlfriend, Carol, and Joe, we were all hanging out, and we got into the discussion of female ejaculation squirting. Now, I've always been a firm believer, that it's nothing but piss.
Nothing about you is firm, but
Right.
go on.
That's bullshit. That is bullshit. Anyway, feel these guns. So, I'm a firm believer that when a woman...
That's not piss.
It's like, what do you call that? I mean...
Ejaculate.
Ejaculate. No, well, the thing is, though, is women could come without fucking making a mess.
Yeah.
Right?
Most do.
Right. That's
One-
would you call that ejaculate?
Yeah, that's what it is.
But I think like ejaculate is something like when I think ejaculate, I'm thinking about something flying through the air, like like a football.
Which is exactly what you're describing, only it's a vagina ball.
Right.
Yeah. Some chicks flow, gushers. I ran across one in my travels.
I had one, too. It was awful.
One. It was
Horrible,
crazy.
dude.
It was crazy.
Oy.
I was down there doing some business. I thought she pissed on me, and I was drunk, and she was drunk, and I was like, whatever.
Wait, you were down there doing business, so you were
Yeah.
you were mouthing her, okay, and then she cut loose.
Yeah, like she's all like twitching.
Okay, first off, that's a horrible, mean thing for her to do without
she
giving
should
you.
definitely give you a
There'd
heads
be
up.
some kind of a
Whoa.
warning or
No,
something,
man. I was like, this bitch pissed on me.
Yeah.
And then I was like,
That's the equivalent of you just.
Wait, hold on a second. Listen to this.
I was like,
I'm ready for this.
Make that sound again.
I'm like, oh my God, that's not piss. Wait a minute. Oh, I know it. It's fucking real.
Okay.
It's real.
Okay, for starters.
I thought it was a myth.
For starters, now I know
piss?
you've had piss in your mouth.
Wasn't piss.
But now I know you have piss in your mouth.
Fucking go to Google, asshole. It's not piss.
But I'm saying, now I know you have piss in your mouth. Because you're like, hey, wait a minute, that's not piss. If you didn't know what piss if you didn't know what piss tastes like, you wouldn't have had anything to go off.
I see your point.
So you've had a mouthful of piss,
where your fail is.
and then you've had a mouthful of female ejaculate.
Yes, and it was man piss.
Well, what?
Is that what you want to say? Is that what you want me to say?
What I'm saying,
You've had a mouthful.
What I'm saying is
ejaculate.
What I'm saying is, don't you think that other people have different tasting pee? It could happen.
I suppose so.
Yeah. What color was it? Was it clear?
No idea.
So it was dark.
Yeah.
When you had it happen.
Yeah. But the thing is after that, I was like, it was kind of sweet. It was weird.
Yeah. Maybe
But
she
then,
drank a bunch of high C.
But then I was banging her. Yeah, she could have been.
Maybe drink some Ecto Cooler.
I was banging her, and she did it again and again.
Right.
And I was like, I'm like, are you?
Maybe she drank a lot.
You need
of
some
Ecto
water?
Yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun at all.
It was actually fun because it wasn't like my house and.
Yeah. See. When
when
I experienced that, it was on my bed, and there was no warning. And
I would.
I'm almost positive. I didn't taste it. Thank God I wasn't like down there doing my business. Because if I did, I would have been like, "Come on now, like what is this Double Dare? Like did I just say I don't know on television and then fucking get slimed? I mean, seriously, that is unnecessary.
I kind of, in hindsight, I mean,
even when a girl
warning would have been nice.
Even when I'm being blown, even when I'm being blown, I always say you're going to make me come.
No.
There's some kind of a warning, something. I'm letting everyone know you can do whatever you want with that jizz. And for her to not even say shit, that to me is such poetic justice to happen to Dennis, isn't it? Because Dennis doesn't give the warning. You don't. I can look at you and know that you don't give the warning.
I give a head tap.
Yeah. So yeah.
Give a head tap.
Really? Housekeeping? That's basically what you do?
Pretty much.
Like a maid?
Yeah, right.
Hey, I'm about to come.
I'm like, here comes your reward, bitch.
Dude, I just start twitching. Dude, I start twitching.
That's what she thought with you.
Dude, I just start twitching and my fucking hands go all over the fucking place and I'm like, I'm gonna die, and then it's a wrap.
See, I don't want to know that about you.
Yeah, what about you, Pete? How do you let him know?
Oh, for sure.
Oh, I don't even know why I asked.
He asks
of
permission
course.
for permission.
Yeah, I don't ask permission. Is it okay if I come?
Permission to come, Dave.
Dude, it's common sense. One time I didn't, and that didn't work out too well for me.
Dude, that's so perfect because here's the thing. We just made fun of Pete being blown by a dude. And this is how...
What?
Okay.
You finished. It's cool.
I didn't get blown by no fucking dude. Where'd that come from?
No penetration. You're still hetero.
You see, that's the thing. The joke went over your head. Take that beanie off. Anyway,
sorry.
So what happened is in Japan, I don't know if you guys pay attention to what goes on around the rest of the world. Like I've seen, dude, sometimes the other side of the world produces some of the best television. Like there was a show that I saw in Germany where it's these people, they stick their nose in like a box or something, and they got to guess what the smell is.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, no, but one of the smells...
I think I've seen that.
Yeah, one of the smells, swear to God, some guy opens up the fucking box and he sticks his nose right into another dude's asshole. I swear to God.
The chocolate starfish right in the box.
And he doesn't know what it is.
He's like,
he doesn't.
Is that rot?
Yeah, I guess he goes like this. Cause seriously, like he smells it and he goes, like he gagged.
And he got like right up there with his nostril. He's like,
it was the funniest thing.
Like he's trying to taste the scent.
You saw this? Oh my Lord!
Yeah, it was like he was smelling the cork on a bottle of wine. Like it was. That's what he was doing. He's like, oh God, it smells. It did. He said that. It smells like rot, but he said it in German, so I'm sure it meant something else. But it smells like rot. Well, anyway, in Japan, And there is nobody crazier than the Japanese when it comes to television.
Japan wins.
Have you ever seen Most Extreme Elimination Challenge?
Yeah.
That was now the show that was originally based off. The ones how basically it was a show where they used American dudes. They would voice track over what these Japanese guys were saying during this game show, and this game show is just filled with people getting fucked up. That's the game. That's the game show, and it's oh my god, it's so hilarious.
Their TV is fucked over there,
dude. It is, bro. Well, this right here is probably one of the craziest things ever to come out of Japan. There's a show, it's called Orgasm Wars. And what they did is they ended up getting a male Japanese porn star who bangs chicks. He's straight. And they ended up...
does short films.
Yeah. And then they ended up...
I did there?
Oh, I saw what you did there. Good job.
I did see
Look
what
at
you did there.
So anyway, and what happened was is they ended up bringing in this gay dude to blow the male porn star to see if they could make him come within 10 minutes. And what happened was is like just so they could they basically what they did was is they put you saw the male porn star. He's basically almost like in a box almost. It was covering up his waist, and then he was shirtless for some fucking reason. I don't know what the hell was going on there.
Because he has pecs.
Yeah, well, of course, got to show those off. Something all three of us don't have. Well, maybe Pete, you exercise.
Yeah.
And then the gay dude kind of goes underneath like this curtain and starts blowing him.
He doesn't know it's a dude?
He knows it's a dude.
Oh, he does.
He knows it's a dude. And the game plan is he's like, you couldn't make me come. You're a guy. You know, and that's basically what it
sounds like what a gay dude might say to a gay dude who doesn't want people to think he's a gay dude.
Right.
I dare you to make me come.
I dare you, yeah, exactly.
If he wins,
hey, gay guy,
win money or what?
I don't know. From what I understand,
out of curiosity,
from what I understand,
he wins banishment from his country.
No shit, dude.
Shame
I mean, it's Japan. You know what I mean? So who knows? He might have won.
Who wins?
He might have won an octopus. I mean, who the fuck knows, dude? Japan, they give him the craziest shit. Like, but the thing is, though, is I actually posted the video on Facebook.com/risetooffend. I actually posted the video, and you could see this video that they're talking about here, but I'm just going to tell you what happens.
Yeah.
He ends up making the male porn star come, right?
In 10 minutes.
Within 10 minutes.
Okay.
And it's funny because he's like, male porn star, he's all ashamed. And the fucking gay dude's like wiping off his mouth. He's like, "You came a lot," and then and the guy just keeps going, "Oh, I'm so frustrated. I'm so upset." And the guy's just like, That's the thing. The gay dude said, like, "You came a lot, like 3 times every time you fucking go. I'm so upset at myself." Well,
he's gay.
Yeah, that's what happens.
He's gonna go home and commit seppuku.
My whole thing is I wouldn't even. Then again, he's a male porn star, so sex is in the business, I guess. I mean, I guess you're a little bit more open-minded, but I wouldn't even put myself in that situation. Hey, look, we're going to put you on TV, and we're going to let a dude blow you, and just to see if he can make you come. What do you say?
And you can't look at him.
Bet you can't hold it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's hidden in a box on a television show. This is crazy.
Yeah, we'll give you a chicken.
Is that like a premium channel there? Is that like cable?
Is that like
Or is that just like regular TV?
I don't know, but
I wonder if that's pay TV.
But this is the thing, though. In the video that they showed, they were filming it. They were showing this to a live studio audience, so you just heard all this laughter happening.
Oh,
so as the guy's coming, you just hear all these people laughing, and I'm like, oh my god.
Wow.
Top notch, buddy.
We need to do a live broadcast from Japan.
Orgasm Wars.
From their show, from a live taping. We'll do the show in the back.
I wonder what other competitive things there are in Orgasm Wars. Like, I'm just curious.
I don't know, but
that's a funny one though.
Anyway, speaking of competition, guess what time it is, guys?
What time is it?
It's time for
Guess That Race.
Hey!
Who was the girl?
Hello, everyone. I'm Brad Gooch, Hana, host of Guess That Race. We're going to be playing Guess That Race with 2 contestants. To my left, he's a portly man, originally from Arizona, halfway to Indiana, came back to Arizona. Now he lives in Las Vegas, Nevada. Make some noise for Dennis Huff, everyone.
Hey, thanks for having me. I'm sturdy, not portly.
Okay. And then to my right, originally from Serbia, he's had many Molotov cocktails thrown at him. He's not gay, but you would swear he is. Make some noise for Petter Spike, everyone. All right.
Clap it up.
All right. Yeah.
All right. If you don't know how we play Guess That Race, basically what we do is we read stories that happen here in the news, and then we try and guess the race of the people that are involved. All right. So you guys ready to play?
I'm so ready to play this.
Are we going to be keeping score?
Might as well. I mean, we're only doing we're only doing 3 stories. I don't think it's going to be too hard to keep score. All right, here we go.
Pete wins because he's a racist.
First,
I'm going to come off that way in this game.
But that's what his people are about.
Okay.
oh Jesus Christ!
That's true.
That and getting on Time Magazine.
All right, the first one is man tricked into paying for tile wrapped his iPad. So a man was pumping gas at a gas station when he was approached by a person selling what looked like a brand new iPad for $200. He said, well, I don't have $200. And he's like, well, how much do you have? And I said, I've got $100. And he's like, well, I guess I could do it for $100. Guess.
White dude.
That race.
Hispanic.
I say white.
White.
Yeah!
Yes.
I thought white.
Now
I
look.
changed it.
Now look.
I changed
Anytime.
it.
Now here's the thing.
Anytime you're right, is it racist or is it?
If you need to
First
ask,
off, it's a white dude because he's trying to get a break on an iPad.
yeah, and he's not
stealing.
And
it.
his name is Scott Jacobson.
He's actually trying to purchase it.
That's the whitest names on the planet. Scott Jacobson. All right, here's another one. Orlando mother was arrested Friday after police said she walked away from a traffic crash, tossed her toddler toward an officer, and then punched another cop. A sport utility vehicle driven by blank name clipped a tree, rolled over, and crashed into a fence.
You said Orlando?
Yes.
Black lady.
Black.
Black?
I wanted to say. Oh, we got to say. We can agree. I'm going black.
I'll go black.
All right.
Maybe Dominican, but black.
Black it is.
Yeah.
Black it is.
Yeah.
All right, so now we got
Racist
Dennis
game I've ever
2.
played.
I love it.
Dennis 2, Pete 1. Okay, here we go.
So I can't win.
You might.
And we tie.
Well, if he misses out on this last one,
Then we got to do a tiebreaker.
we'll figure it out.
All right. Let's
Shut up.
figure that shit out.
Okay. So,
I don't want to go home and draw.
Stop making
All
Gooch's
right.
racism difficult.
so a 50-year-old man allegedly exposed himself outside a Goodwill store in Jensen Beach, Florida. Why? What is it with Florida?
Fucking Florida, man.
Earlier this month, and then claimed he was airing out his penis. He allegedly first stuck his hand down his pants and smelled his fingers before dropping his drawers. Then, according to a witness, all of a sudden, he just pulled down the front of his underwear to expose his genitals and started fluffing them.
White.
White.
White it is.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dennis is today's winner of... Yeah.
What do I win? Trip straight to hell?
You get a chance at winning Orgasm Wars.
On DVD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's it for...
Guess that race.
All right.
Nice.
We got a theme song to
Exactly.
guess that race.
It's a good game.
That's a great game. I love it.
Oh, man. So, hey, we forgot a story here that I wanted to bring up. You know, I came across an article here, and it's saying 62% of men say they want their feminine partner to have the natural look when it comes to her downstairs area.
Bullshit.
62%.
Lie. That's not true.
I don't care.
Now, look,
It makes no difference to me.
my whole thing is this. Maybe the only reason the 62%
Maybe 62% of hipsters.
Right, of course. You know, I mean, I liked it hairy before it was cool. Like, I get it.
Yeah.
But the only reason I could see why 62% is as high as they're saying it is anyway is, you know, the bald look is the thing now. That's the norm. Yeah. So when you do see a girl with a little bit of hair, maybe these guys are looking at the bush going, oh, this is so weird. I don't see it like this before. Now, granted, maybe when you say natural look, I'm sorry, man. Ladies, you got to do something. Like if you're in a bikini or, you know, and it looks like you have an afro and a skull cap, like there's a problem there.
There is. You can't. Yeah, that's. I mean, it's It's not clean.
It's not clean. It smells weird. And let's be totally honest here.
You got
Like you're gonna have
fucking
it just choked. Like you gotta
fistful
get it
of
out.
4-inch hairs.
Yeah.
No.
You know, I mean, it's all right for my girl to pull my pubes out of her teeth, but me pulling my pubes,
Sure.
no way. No way. It's going to get in the way of stuff.
Bet yours are wiry and straight.
Right. Do you guys shave? Do you shave your pubes?
I keep it trimmed up.
Do you keep trimmed? Like, how often do you do it?
I don't know. Whenever. I don't have a schedule.
Well, I'm just saying, like...
I don't have a schedule. Do you have Tuesday
Yeah,
trim
do you do
pubes?
it once a month at
Once
least?
a month?
Once a month, Pete?
Same deal, yeah.
Yeah. It still gets pretty bad in once a month.
Yeah.
So, I mean...
Here's the thing, man.
I'm just saying, like, that's why I'm always thankful when my chick surprises me with that treat, because I know that if she took care of herself the same way I take care of myself, I probably would have been like, hey, come on. You know, come on, seriously.
What's up?
But she's cool with it, I guess.
When you're going down on a chick, dude, you're getting a lot more intimate and in there to where...
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, I guess I know what you're saying, because when you're going down a chick, you got to hit the clit. Well, right above the clit, we're talking like half of a centimeter.
Looks
is
like
some
a wolf,
hair,
like a wolf's chin.
Yeah, exactly, just like a wolf's chin
or a goat's
Good
chin.
Analogy.
Point being, you can get away with it with a guy with a little more bulk down there, because it's not like they're trying to get inside of you with their face.
Right. But I'm sure all three of us have, you know.
I'm kind of shocked at
we
the
probably tickle some
62%,
noses,
but I don't
believe it.
Like I said, it does, that's a high number, but it wouldn't make a difference.
I'm just saying.
It doesn't make a difference.
I'm just saying. I'm sure.
Let people come as
like
they
when a
are,
girl
dude.
blows us because we take care of our pubes once a month, I'm sure there's a little bit of tickling going on that they have to get past in order to finish the job.
I don't think it has to be like smooth, like silk.
Look, I'm not asking for. I'm not asking for a pussy to look like powder. You know what I mean? That movie.
Fro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I know the movie Powder.
Yeah.
Trim it down is all. If you don't want to shave it with a razor, fine. I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Whatever a girl's
Wax
comfortable
it.
with. It's
My girl
that.
waxes. I'm happy with.
But if you got this big fucking mound,
I wanted her to wax.
gross,
I wanted her to wax a question mark into her.
Have you guys ever been with a girl with a big fucking
like, why am I
mound?
letting this
Have you
guy
ever
at my
been?
pussy?
What's that?
Like, why am I letting this guy at my pussy? That's the
No
question.
shit. I want her clitoris to be the period at the bottom of the question mark.
Yeah, right.
But anyways, what were you saying?
Have you guys ever been with anybody with a mound, as Dennis says?
Sure.
No.
Oh, I haven't. No.
Long time. I mean, long.
Well,
long,
come on.
long
Dennis
ago.
banged a girl named B.O. Bush.
Yeah.
You know good and damn well that thing was fucking reeked. How much death do you think took place in that thing?
I think this.
I mean, they probably got Jimmy Hoffa's body in that
this thing's
pussy.
dying in there all the time.
You know what? I'm
Like,
sure
it's
they
killing
probably.
itself.
That's where they in B.O. Bush's bush. That's where they hid JonBenet Ramsey.
Yeah.
It's just fucking awful.
Yeah.
P.O. Bush and Stench Trench. Not the same person.
No.
Two different people.
Yeah,
Wow.
they were like a crew.
Did both of them not shave? Or did one shave and the other one just had a smelly box?
Yeah, I don't recall any.
She just douched with
any maintenance. down
She
there.
just douched with a salmon.
She just douched with her Levi's. I'll put these on. Just got them out of the dryer. I'm clean.
She douche with a salmon's grosser.
It smells like Snuggle fabric softener.
Yeah. She's a douche-a-wish.
Ugh. Oh, so I got this article here. Father and son decided to kidnap the dad's ex-wife to perform an exorcism on her in a bid to rid her of demons.
White.
No, there you go.
Haitian.
There you go.
I was going to go Haitian.
No shit. Only white people are that fucking stupid. A father and son have been arrested in California after police say they kidnapped the older man's ex-wife to perform an exorcism ritual on her. San Joaquin sheriff's officials said 42-year-old... Oh, you were wrong. Jose Ferreras and his son Victor Ferreras.
Wow, we're both wrong.
Oh, wow.
Those are Haitian names.
Thought the woman was possessed
Sure.
by demons because her behavior had drastically changed recently.
She canceled a Disneyland trip.
Exactly. Exactly. Her behavior has changed recently. Oh, wow. You know, demon, you know, the power of Christ compels you. What the fuck is wrong with you? The power of Christ compels you. Hey, I don't think she's possessed by demons. I just think she's a bitch. Let's just, what do we do to rid her
You
of
can
that?
exorcism a bitch out.
Can you do that?
No.
Yeah, you
Okay,
can.
that's what's...
You can't exorcism shit
With
out.
your dick.
because you-
With your
Oh,
dick. See,
Jesus.
that's the thing, Pete.
You wouldn't know.
My bad. My
Yeah.
bad. I've never exercised.
Yeah, Pete just shoulder
You're
rubs.
like, I just want to go rough up thugs on the North Town.
Yeah, Pete just shoulder rubs the bitch out of him. See, that's the thing. Sometimes you got to give them the D.
I don't even know what the shoulder rubbing a bitch out means. What does that mean?
So in other words, like a girl's being a bitch, and then you're like, instead of just giving her the D like Dennis suggested, you're like, hold on a second, hon. Turn on some music.
Let me put my shoulder rub?
No,
I give her a shoulder rub.
Do you have something? Do you have like monogrammed underwear that says "friend zone" with a line through it?
Yeah, I mean, I might have two pairs.
Entrance.
There's a lot that I need to keep in that zone for sure.
Sure, yeah,
for sure. I don't want nothing to do with that.
Underwear by Master Lock.
Oh Jesus! Yeah, I love that.
Friend zone's important.
You wear Mormon underwear, don't you, Pete?
Nah, I don't. What Mormon?
Mormon underwear?
Nah, I don't wear none of that shit.
No,
I don't wear that nonsense. What are you talking about?
Jesus Christ!
Fucking kidding me? Nah.
Look how confused he is.
Hey, we're not.
It's that magic underwear shit the Mormon kids wear. I don't wear that.
We're not in a gated tow yard. Slow your roll, buddy.
Yeah, God,
relax.
I've never seen Pete just look like he gave us the look like we were going to fucking tackle him or something.
No,
like, what are you guys up to?
He was preparing a defense. I don't understand.
Hey, speaking of good Christians.
Speaking of,
there's a ministry called the No Greater Joy Ministry, and it's actually ran by Michael and Debbie Pearl.
Huh.
And they released this parenting book. It's called To Train Up a Child.
Oh, sure.
And
something to keep on the mantle.
Yeah, and keep in mind they have thousands upon thousands of followers. These people make like $1.5 million a year.
I should get one of these. I mean, I got a kid that kicked her sister.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you know, this is the thing. Here's some of the parenting tips.
To Train Up a Child is the name of a book. It's not even proper English.
Yeah, right.
It's not even how you say it.
Well, you know, this is some of the techniques they give you.
How do you train up a child?
To use that you can train up a child.
Train up.
Mm-hmm. All right. One of them is that Dennis, next time your daughter writes a message on a door, you know, or leaves a message on her door saying that mommy's no longer my mommy and sissy's no longer my sissy. What you should do, according to Michael Pearl, is use plastic tubing to beat her since it hurts a lot and leaves fewer marks to alert authorities. So, yeah.
Genius.
Instead, you're over here using all these mind tricks. Hey, I'm taking away Disney.
I had to send her to school today with a big handprint across her back.
Exactly.
I should have used a tube.
I know, dude. It would have left lesser bruises.
What?
Yeah.
I'm just fascinated.
Okay. Well,
this is a published book.
This is a published book
on child abuse.
Yeah.
You can purchase it on Amazon.
And they just call it religion.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's through the grace of God, Pete. Why are you questioning it? God tells him to do this stuff.
Yeah.
Get over it.
Keep going.
God.
That's straight child abuse.
Where are you? Where's your brain?
I'm training up over here. That's
God, these Serbians, they come over here to America. They don't get our language.
Give me a free health care.
I want health care. And I hug kids.
What free health care?
I never fucking...
What country? Are we in Canada? What are you talking about?
Exactly. All right, here's another one. And then after you beat your kid with the plastic tube, you wear the plastic tube around your neck as a constant reminder to obey. So in other words, you beat him with the tube, and then with that same tube, you make yourself a nice little necktie.
Physical and emotional damage.
Exactly.
That way they recognize.
Now you're seeing it.
Right.
You know?
Sure.
Oh,
what sissy's not your sissy? Plow, plow, plow. Plow, plow, plow. Yeah. Hey.
Okay.
You know, is this a Windsor knot?
Up your nose with a rubber hose.
Yeah.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's another one.
Already.
Hey, but you know what? Hey, your kid doesn't have to be 9 and 11 to beat the shit out of him with a rubber hose. No, you don't have to do that. You can swatting babies as young as 6 months old with instruments such as, thank God they gave us an idea of what we're talking about here, such as 12-inch willowy branch, thinner plastic tubing, or a wooden spoon.
Yeah.
So they took into consideration that, hey, this is a baby we're talking about. You
can't walk or crawl or get anywhere, but it's crying, so beat it.
Yeah, so just beat it.
But not bad. Just use a stick or a thinner tube.
Yeah,
don't
thinner
use the hose.
tube. Yeah, don't use a full-on hose. Come on now. What are you, sick?
Are you protected under the First Amendment for writing a book about child abuse and practicing it?
Dude, it's on Amazon.
Hey, I have no problem with the fact that they're allowed to publish this book.
I mean, I guess I don't either, because
my problem is with the fact that
Pete, you're asking questions.
It's not a question.
You're asking questions.
My problem is people that buy this book and read it and follow it.
Yes.
If I want to write a book that says
Who would publish this book?
how to kill and slaughter and cook up short ribs from a guy named Brandon Hahn, I should be able to publish it. Of course, nobody would eat it because he's full of shit.
Yeah,
No, I have good meat.
No, you don't.
Dude, I'm not stringy.
It's not what your lady says.
Oh, hey.
Anyways, continue with this.
She's like,
All
I
right.
just like
Kinda
infected
shocked.
jizz.
All right, well, hold on a second here. Now, here's something for the baby that doesn't want to stay on the blanket. Let's just say you have a baby that's into exploring outside of the blanket.
A lot of people
Nobody
do.
wants an Indiana Jones baby.
A lot of people have a baby who wants to move around and stuff.
Right, yeah, baby wants to move around.
How do you
How
get
dare
him to-
you, baby?
How do you get them to stop?
Yeah, you're over here crawling amok. Let's see here. Blanket training babies by hitting them with an instrument if they try to crawl off a blanket on the floor.
I
You
wish I
don't
would've
want,
thought of
yeah,
that.
you know, Dennis. I mean, how unruly was your household? You had babies and they were crawling on the carpet.
I said stay on the
Seriously,
blanket,
Dennis.
3-month-old human.
Yeah, jeez.
You get the fucking Red Wing boot.
And keep in mind, the Lord is telling him to say this.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's all right in the eyes of the Lord.
Out of curiosity, Dennis, a 3-month-old human, like you said, as a baby, would not pick up on this. They have no idea.
Pete.
They will if I beat them.
Yeah, exactly. They understand.
they?
They
Yeah.
understand beating, Pete.
Jesus says so.
Jesus says so.
It's a Christian book.
The manger. Shut up.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I didn't think
this
like,
guy.
babies had short-term memories.
This
like
guy's
that.
over here all skeptical.
No, I'm not skeptical.
He doesn't
I'm
think
upset.
he doesn't think you should beat kids with a rubber hose. I can't believe you, Pete.
I know.
Get with it.
Michael and Devil Pearl.
All right. I want to say. Let's see. But here's the thing, though.
Keep going.
All right, we're
Go
already
with it.
past. We already learned how to beat babies, and we already learned how to beat 9 and 11-year-olds. But what happens if you have older kids? You know, like teenagers.
Yeah, they talk and stuff.
Right, they talk and stuff. Sometimes they talk back.
Yeah.
Well, you could beat older children with rulers and paddles, belts, and larger tree branches. So
I like it.
You don't have to just go out there and get a thin little switch.
So pretty much.
No, you grab a branch, like, you know, basically like Captain Caveman,
Yeah.
and you beat the shit out of them. Hey,
Rise to Offend is a learning show.
yeah. You were home right before the streetlights came on. You're supposed to be home before the streetlights came on.
So pretty much, if you want your kids to murder you in your sleep when they're 16 or shoot up a school, you should probably raise them this way, right?
Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
That's probably the way to go.
Look at this non-believer.
Always against the system.
Look at this non-believer. Yeah, way to fight the system.
Yeah, see you in hell, Pete.
See you later, outsider. Let's see here. Oh, training children with pain before they even disobey in order to teach total obedience. Does it make sense to me?
Well, then none of the other stuff would be necessary.
Right. Because
So
you
when
don't
they're-
want to beat them all
when
the
they're
time.
born, you punch them in the face and say, "There's more of that where that came from."
Oh, God.
Your guys' sarcasm is driving me fucking crazy.
Pastor Dennis,
Pastor Dennis, please.
thank you. You know, that's good. Hey, you know what? I think as soon as the baby is crowning, you just plow, like elbow drop it, just like Randy Macho Man Savage. Just jump off, and then you just drop kick the shit out of the baby.
Superfly snooker.
Yeah, the shoulders don't even need to be out of the pussy. Just plow. Hey, that's for shitting on the floor when you're 3.
Yeah, right in the breadbasket.
Yeah. I'm just saying, you want to... Come on, you got to teach them well and let them lead the way.
Soft, flexible ribs.
Whitney Houston taught us to teach the children well and let them lead the way.
She also taught us not to do coke in a bathtub.
She did teach us that, and that was a lesson that I still use
Yeah.
to this day. She's a good
much.
Christian woman. Giving cold water
I loved her on
baths.
silver spoons.
Giving cold water baths, putting children outside in cold weather, and withholding meals of discipline. Hey, there you go.
Hey, I withheld Disneyland.
You see, look at you. Mm-hmm. You know, now they don't even get a caramel apple.
We're
Those
still-
kids don't get shit.
Funny, yeah, we're still going.
No, well, I know.
Yeah. That's a ruse.
I'm
Well, you're
go-
still going.
I'm going.
But you're still gonna. I mean, tell me you're gonna power bomb them through the coffee table before you leave. You got to let them know that Dad loves them.
I'm gonna go outside and pick me a stick to beat you with.
Yeah, please.
Bring me the hose too for your sister.
You know what? Wrap that stick of barbed wire. Hosing off children who have potty training habits. I don't see anything wrong with that. I mean, they're covered in piss, right? You don't want your house smelling like piss. You don't want them smelling like
People
piss.
might think it's
You're
ejaculate.
doing it because you love them. And last but not least, the last one that we're going to touch on: inflicting punishment until a child is without breath to complain. So, like, if you beat them into a coma,
Yeah. How you gonna talk shit if you're sleeping, kid? Huh? Yeah.
yeah, you should have won the spelling bee.
Teach you to pee your diaper one day old.
Plow.
Yeah.
Step into my office. because you're fucking fired.
Right in your moneymaker.
Without breath to complain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to kill it?
No, well, I mean,
Hey, now you're out of line.
yeah, Pete, Jesus
What
Christ.
the fuck does
We're
that
not talking
mean?
about
They're
killing
kids,
it.
dude. They're kids.
Yeah.
Relax.
Inflicting punishment
What's
until
wrong
a
with
child
you?
is without breath to complain.
Pete, we just said it. You knock them the fuck out. Okay? That's totally different than killing. Jesus Christ, this guy, he's taking it to another level.
Serbians are animals.
Yeah, right? You're talking about killing kids now, Pete?
Kid beating, no
Killing?
pussy banging motherfuckers.
Really?
That's what
Killing.
This was, you fucking guys, stop it. You fucking two guys, stop it.
What are you, a cab driver in New York now?
You're driving me crazy with
Hey,
the sarcasm. This
don't do
book's
this.
fucked.
Shut up.
God. Dude, I'm just appalled. This is unbelievable. I believe it, though.
Welcome to
because I
America.
saw the book on Amazon.com,
Yeah.
as you told me.
Now, here's the sad truth. The reason why we bring this up is because as a result of these parenting techniques, 13-year-old Hana Williams, she was this is not even funny. She was a girl from Ethiopia. They adopted her. These two people adopted her, these hardcore Christians. They adopted her, and they followed this parenting technique to a T, and 13-year-old Hana Williams had her life snuffed out thanks to these animals. And now, luckily, and I'm so thankful for this, the parents are looking at 30 years in prison.
Good, you fucks.
But this is the worst part. Michael Pearl on his Facebook said, "Oh, he's laughing at these kids dying," and they're saying, "Oh, they don't see how this doesn't help kids." Really? You fucking killed one. God's love?
Here's 40 grand.
See, and this is what I don't understand.
Man, this is fucking insane.
Like if we could preach to anybody out there, okay? If this is what I can't stand is how is it that somebody will listen to like a metal song or some kind, and they'll get some kind of a message to open fire on a school or just go kill an innocent person, but the people that they go after are decent individuals. If they do go to a church, it's filled with Christians that are actually decent people. You know, they don't go to churches like this. They don't go to the Westboro Baptist Church. So if we have one sicko out there who would love to do the right thing, just take him out. Take out Michael Pearl. Take out Debbie Pearl. Just snuff them out from the world.
Yeah.
Bomb that church.
Yeah.
The church is called No Greater Joy Mystery. Greater Joy Ministry. So please, look them up on Facebook. Do your due diligence. And if you need to commit a suicide bombing,
If there was a
then by all
shooting
means.
that needed to happen, it's okay.
By all means.
I can totally see saving some kids in the long run.
Yeah, by all means. Think about all the good you'll be doing. We'll be patting you on the back. If you did that, you would get. If you did that for us, you would get an autographed T-shirt from Rise to Offend. Seriously, or at least Pete and Dennis, because I who knows if I'll be around. But I'm just saying, we're just trying to make the world a better place.
We'll put it in your coffin.
Yeah, exactly. You might even we might even send you a candy bar like once every 6 months or something.
Again,
while you're in prison.
Is just killing me. You guys are just sarcastic. These people need to go to prison. No spree shooter needs to kill anybody. But it's just, go ahead and play this. I'll shut up.
No spree shooter.
Sorry, Pete.
Fuck these two. That's all I got.
Well, that's all I'm saying.
They'll get their due diligence.
But what I'm saying is, though, is people like this need to be erased from the earth. Correct? Do they not?
There's something real evil, man.
But that's what I'm saying. But what's going on is they're using the power of the Lord, and they know that shit. They use that. They throw that in there. They go, "Oh, it's love. It's love." That's why we're telling them to beat the shit out of their kids. It's out of love.
But again, the followers are the ones that I'm so fucking disappointed in. Because if somebody tried to sell any of this shit to us or any of our fucking listeners, I'll tell you something right now. Our listeners would be like, "You are fucking crazy and you're an asshole." And then there's a following here.
Well, if
he said he made a book and he made $1 million off this fucking
why
book.
can't we make $1 million encouraging suicide bombers to bomb the Westboro Baptist Church or the, I'm just trying to use their They're same model, Pete. I'm trying to make some money for us. Don't you want to retire?
Brother wants to eat.
Yeah. Do you want to work at a grocery store for the rest of your life?
Sure.
No?
It's working class.
Hey,
why not?
Well, if I got $1 million, I swear to God.
If I had $1 million, I'd still work at the grocery
store. You guys would only see me on Facebook, and I'd be out on the islands. You know what I mean? I'd be playing Orgasm Wars in Japan. Fuck knows.
I bet a dude can make you come in a minute.
In a minute.
Porn stars.
I'm like, this is so... This is so good. This is so wrong.
And then Dennis will pop his head from under the curtain.
Yeah. Hey, wait, you're not Japanese.
Yeah.
My mouth is a nursery.
Fucking A.
Give me back my truck.
Here's another one here, too. California pastor upset that Costco files Bible under fiction. How appropriate is that?
They're selling it, man.
Dude,
relax.
All I'm saying
Bible's
is...
in Costco.
Yeah. All I'm saying... Yeah, no shit, right? Yeah. Should the Bible be in Costco right next to the surplus... pretzels.
Right next to
most grocery stores don't sell the Bible, so fucking A.
Well, this is all I'm saying with the Bible. I mean, for Christ's sake, listen, look at the stories that are in it. They got a talking snake in it, for Christ's sake. Is that a fucking Bible?
No, it's a parable, dude.
Yeah, I mean, seriously,
it's a lesson,
dude. There's more of a lesson in where the wild things are than in the Bible.
No, it's the same.
It's totally the same. You know,
well,
but hey,
there's lessons. It's a lesson.
Hey, there's cities getting turned into salt. There's talking snake. There's a shitty apple that if you eat, it's going to fuck up the world.
It was invented to keep people in line.
We were made from clay.
Were we?
Be good, or you're not going to get any presents from Santa.
That's all I'm saying.
Be good, or you're going to go to hell.
Yeah.
I don't want to get any presents. I want presents from Santa, and I don't want to go to hell.
Yeah,
so
right.
I'm going to be good.
Okay, good. Well, you know what? Well, the thing is, though, I think I'm going to beat you with a hose just so you'll know what happens if you're not good.
I wonder if I'd bruise.
Yeah. Well, as a grown man.
It'd be lighter than a fish, though.
But yeah, filed it under fiction. Love it. And here's another one. Here's another one of my favorite stories here. Walmart holds food drive for its own workers.
Nice.
Oh, so they're giving a bunch of their food to their workers?
No. An Ohio Walmart store wants to make sure its workers can enjoy Thanksgiving dinner, so it's asking them to give each other enough food to do so.
Huh.
Please donate food. The sign says, please donate food items here so associates in need can enjoy Thanksgiving dinner. Hey, you know what? I got a better idea, Walmart. You're a $1 billion company. Why not raise their fucking rates just a little bit?
Give them a fucking $100 gift card.
Give them a $100 gift card, something.
Wow.
So you have a store full of food, and your employees can't afford to eat and feed themselves for Thanksgiving. So you're asking other
employees who are probably they're working at Walmart. They're not making a killing.
Meanwhile, you could give them a meal and write it off.
What? No. That if they do that, Dennis, they wouldn't. They would only be able to get 3 Mercedes-Benzes a year. That's it.
Well, I understand that.
I mean, you need at least 4.
I'm kind of in a catch-22 over here because I think it's cool that they're aware that their employees can't fucking...
Pete, they sell food.
Yeah, what the fuck are you talking about?
Dude, well, they're doing a drive so that people can have a good Thanksgiving. That's not a bad
thing.
Yeah. However...
Oh, how touching.
However...
Yeah, let's not...
They should... No, I'm with you guys. Yeah. But what I'm trying to say is that there's somebody... The person that set this up is someone that is not, like, on a corporate level. Someone that realizes these people don't get the money.
The person that set it up,
set this up
is probably broke as fuck too.
Exactly.
It's probably just a cashier or a floor manager or something.
It's somebody that's like, let's try to take care of the people that they care about.
But
their
the
employees.
cocksuckers up there in the offices, they're not doing shit.
No, exactly. So that's why I'm like, the person that set this up probably isn't the.
But that's what I'm getting at. You see, and it's because of places like Walmart. It's because of places like McDonald's,
America.
Yeah, exactly. It's because of places. But the thing is, though, is they take too much advantage of capitalism, and that's the worst. And that's what's happening right now. And now you're seeing such a divide because now people can't just start up their own business, and the only way you can start up a business now is something that is internet related. And unless you got something new to bring to the table, you're not going to make any fucking money.
Hey, picking up dog shit works out all right.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
there you go. We do okay.
What you eat that for Thanksgiving?
No shit.
We're paid well.
Yeah, there you go.
You can start a business, man. It's just, like I said, it's just a complacent place.
You should mold a dog turd into a badge or something like that and put it on your chest. Just, hey, look what I do. I'm a good person.
Hey,
I am I'm an entrepreneur.
I'm going to write a book about proper techniques on picking up dog turds and child abuse, and I'm going to make it a church.
You should.
You're an pooper.
Oh, that was the stupidest fucking joke of the night. Oh, Dennis, don't give him that's a pity.
Yeah.
That's a pity.
Good job.
But I don't know. What would you do? I mean,
well, let me tell you this. The funniest thing today, that when I walked into the joint today, there's some poor guy waxing the floors in the studio. Okay, doing his job.
No, he's stripping the floor. This is the thing. We come in here. We got to do the show by midnight. We want to do the show by midnight. Pete's got to wake up at 6 in the fucking morning, so we want to try and do the show by midnight. We get here, and they do this every fucking time. They hire these guys to come in here and strip the floors, and then they expect no one to walk on the fucking floors.
Right.
And it's just, it's like, why not do that when there's one person in the building?
Okay, so the person you should be yelling at is the guy that they hired.
I didn't yell at him.
You were a fucking dick to him, and
I go, no, because
Brandon, you threw a tantrum. Well, I gotta walk to the floors, man. I gotta walk to the floors.
No, because man. I go, dude, I gotta get to the studio. He's like, 10 minutes. No. Thing is, though, Pete, I asked him if I could walk on the floors 10 minutes before you got there. So then when you got there, it was 10 minutes, and I go, all right, is it all right if I go back? He's like, oh, I'm sorry, my friend, I'm sorry. 10 more minutes, and I go, dude, you just said that.
Polite.
I just said you just said that 10 minutes ago.
You did not say it all nice like that. Dennis,
I said, dude, you just said it 10 minutes ago. And then Dennis comes out and starts acting like a fucking asshole.
Yeah, you did do that.
And that's what made me really feel like a dick. Is Dennis fucking sticks his head out of the studio is, hey, let the guy work, Gooch, come on!
I think I called you a son of a bitch.
Yeah, he did. And then, Brandon, you turn around, dude.
He's turned around and left.
Poor workers all scared of Brandon.
Look,
Me and Dennis are being nice to him. We're like, all right, buddy, you do your thing.
Gooch
you
can
wax
feel.
the floor,
Oh, man, you know what? I should organize the food drive for that guy.
Yeah, maybe we should.
Maybe we
Sell him
should.
some floor wax.
The floor waxing
Jesus
food
Christ.
drive.
Remember, go out there and buy that book on Amazon.
Yeah.
Fucking A.
To train up a child.
Fucking
Don't beat your own, though. Adopt one.
Please, I don't know shit. Poor girl. Anyway, once again, Rise to Offend. You can email us at risetooffend@gmail.com. We're on Facebook.com/risetooffend. Twitter @risetooffend. I am Brandon Gooch.
Dennis Huff.
Better. Spike.
Thank you guys for listening to Rise to Offend, episode 69. We'll be back next week. Spread the word. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Girls can ejaculate.